Hi everyone. So today I'm going to show you my morning skincare routine. It's not too intense. I have about like 4 products here, and then I'll go through the differences that I do at nighttime. So I start with my face, obviously. I just did this step and I forgot to film it, but I just use a cleansing water, a micellar solution really quickly in the morning. I don't do like a proper cleanse because I don't really feel like my face is that dirty in the morning. It's just whatever I used the night before and sleeping on it, and you just kind of want to freshen your face for the morning and clean it a little bit, but I don't think it needs like a really deep, intense cleanse that I do in the nighttime. So I use this one by Roche Posay. I've mentioned this before. I've bought it about 5 times already. I really like it. It doesn't have a fragrance, so it's good for sensitive skin. It's around $20. But it doesn't go that fast, so I don't think it's a big waste of money. But I start with that on a cotton pad, and I just kind of go over my face. The only thing I don't do is I don't do my forehead. I put dry shampoo in my bangs in the morning and I blow dry them, and I just don't really feel the need to do any skincare on my forehead in the morning or put makeup on my forehead because my bangs are covering it anyway, so I feel like it's kind of pointless. And I feel like it makes my bangs dirty. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just don't see the point. So I wash my forehead when I wash my whole face at night in the shower, so I feel like it's fine for the daytime to keep doing what I'm doing. So I use one of these, and then afterwards I use an exfoliating toner. This is a concept I'd never heard of before. I read a blog by Hiron, who's kind of like a skincare guru in the UK, and she introduced me to what toners really do, which is kind of prep your skin for whatever you're going to put on top of it, and that toners can do different things. She recommended doing an exfoliating toner to start off with, and then using a hydrating toner afterwards to put back the hydration and nutrients into your skin after you're taking nutrients away from it with the exfoliating toner. So I looked into a really good one. I wanted something that effectively worked. The first thing that I tried was apple cider vinegar. I got the Bragg brand online for like $4, and I like it, but it smells like feet, like straight up feet. And I tried to put it all over my face. I did it a couple nights in a row, and I could still smell it like an hour later, and I just couldn't deal with it. And I'm pretty tolerant of smells. Like, if something doesn't smell that great, I'll use it anyway, as long as it works. But this stuff, it was just way too potent for me. So I actually started using it as a spot treatment instead of like a full face kind of thing. And I really like it as a spot treatment as well. The smell goes away pretty quickly after when you use it like that. I just couldn't handle it all over my face. So instead, I really tried to do my research, and I picked up the lotion P50. This is the V formulation. The 1970 means it's like the old school formulation, which is, I think, the most effective. But the P50 is an exfoliating toner. The P50V is the one for sensitive skin, so that's the one that I got because it's a pretty acidic toner. I didn't want to go too crazy on my skin. But I really, really like it. I think it does a really good job. It's a French brand. I can't really pronounce the actual name of the brand, but I think it's pretty sweet. So what I do is the first week that you use this, you have to kind of dampen a cotton pad with water, and then put a couple drops on the pad and use it. So you're kind of watering it down so your skin gets used to it. So I did do that for a week. It definitely tingles, but it's a good tingle. It's not like, oh, my skin is burning off. It's, oh, I think this is working. So now what I do is I just put, you really don't need a lot. I do like 4 little squirts on a cotton pad, and then I just wipe it all over my face. So what this is supposed to do is take away dead skin cells off of your skin, and it also lightens the appearance of your acne scars if you have them. And it's just an exfoliator, so I don't really have to exfoliate my skin anymore, which is pretty sweet because this does it for me. It's a chemical exfoliant. So in my opinion, it's less harsh. It does a better job, and it balances the pH levels in your skin, and it really preps your skin for whatever you're going to put on top of it. and I don't feel like it strips my skin. I feel like I had really bad dehydrated skin about like a month ago. And once I started using 2 toners, my skin just went completely back to normal. I don't even feel like my skin is as dry as it was before I started using this, which has never happened to me before. I feel like it really just balanced my skin. So it's been doing a good job. Any acne scars that I have, they fade pretty quickly. And this whole area that was so red with just like old acne and just horrible has cleared up so much since using this. I think I've been using it for about 3 weeks now. I'm like not even halfway down the bottle. This is a travel size. This is really expensive. This was $24. This is 1.7 ounces. I know it's expensive, but I think it really does a good job. The full size, it goes like $24, $54, and I think like 80 something dollars. But this isn't going very quickly, and I thought it would. So this is the little travel size. If you want to try it out, I highly recommend it. There's a website called Rescue Rittenhouse. If you live in Philly, Rittenhouse has a spa called Rescue Rittenhouse, I believe. That's where it's from. And they have an online website, and they sell this, and they use their products in their spa. So that's the only US website that I found this on. So that's probably where you're going to have to go if you want it. So I let that sit for a little bit. You're not going to wash your face. You're going to leave it on. And then you're going to use a hydrating toner afterwards to like put back the water into your skin. So I like to use the Rose Floral Toner. This one's by Recherche. I bought this a while ago, and it's lasted a pretty long time. It's too expensive in my opinion. It's $38. But I think it does a good job. It's not water, because if you just put water, like a water spray on your face, you're actually making your skin drier over time. So you want to use something that is water-based, but not just, you know, thermalized water. You want to use something that's still a toner, but doesn't have alcohol in it. So what I usually do is, at night I just spritz it all over my face, but in the morning when I'm wearing my bangs, I just put it on a cotton pad and spray it like so. And then just wipe it all over my face. Feels quite nice. Very hydrating, and it smells like roses. Who doesn't like that? So, I just put that on. Yeah, my skin is really terrible right now. It's very hormonal and angry, and I'm just so fed up with it. So, if you want to try something new, I recommend the P50. So, I kind of just usually do this to dry my face a little bit. And then I use my La Roche-Posay Hydraphase Intense Riche moisturizer. I really like this stuff. I used it a while ago, and then I used my Cicaplay Balm for like 8 million years, and I've decided that it's a little too heavy for the summertime. I like it, but it goes so fast because it's like 1.3 ounces, and this is like 35 bucks, but it's always lasted me a really long time, even though it's 1.7. I don't know. But I like it. It's lightweight, but I still think it's really hydrating at the same time. And it's not one of those, even though it's light, like I only need to put it on once. Usually with stuff like this, I would have to put it on like 8 times for my skin to not feel dry. But this is really good. It smells a little funky, but whatever. It's the price we pay. So I just make sure that's all in. That feels very nice. And that's pretty much how I prep my skin for any makeup that I'm going to put on that day. And I really have to stress, you should be using this twice a day if you're going to buy it. You can do it once, but I really feel like my skin has been so much better since using it. And you really want to prep your skin before using makeup. I've noticed that my makeup lasts way better. I don't have dry patches anymore. It just really is cooperating for the most part, except like spots here and there. So I think prepping your skin and making sure that you do all the right steps twice a day makes a really big difference. And then I usually put on chapstick. My favorite has been the Badger one. I bought this in some hippie shop down the shore, and I bought like a different flavor, and then I found these at Whole Foods. They're like $4.99, but you get a lot, and I think they're really awesome. They don't give you that like white stuff after like an hour of wear around your mouth, which we all love. So then I just use that, make sure I'm all hydrated. And the only thing I do differently in the nighttime is in the shower, I use my Ren purity cleansing balm. Smells divine. Looks like this. I know if anyone's ever heard of like the Emma Hardy cleansing balm, like this is kind of similar. Same consistency. I believe you get way more in this tub. And it takes me forever to finish one of these. So I really like it. I usually start, and this also takes off all your makeup. So I start in the shower using this. And then at night, I use the P50 again. I use the Rose Toner again. The only difference as well is that I use Rosehip Oil. And Rosehip Oil, this is in its purest form. This is from Whole Foods. This is by, I don't know what this brand is. But you can find it in like the essential oil section in Whole Foods. I know a lot of different brands sell like oils and serums and all that kind of stuff with rosehip oil in it, but you can just use it straight on its own, like rosehip oil, because it fades acne scars. It's really good. It's very good for anti-aging. It's good for wrinkles, fine lines, acne scars. Pretty much just makes your skin glowing and lovely. So I use this all over my face after I do my toners, and then I just put a little bit in my hand and I do one of those like piano fingers kind of things, and I press it into the skin really well, make sure it's absorbed, and then I just I let it sit for probably like 5 minutes because it's kind of oily on your skin for a little bit, and then I just put my moisturizer on top and I'm set. But I've definitely noticed that using both of these together, because these really fade your acne scars, this has been doing a really good job. It doesn't irritate my skin, and my skin just feels way better. So that is all I do for morning and night. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments below, and thank you for watching. Bye.